Okay, as promised, here are the costs for Medicare Part D. Not only the premium you may pay, but also the copays you're going to pay for generics or name brand medicine. Let's dive into Medicare.gov and let me show you what I'm talking about. So as you'll see up here in the browser, I am at Medicare.gov. This is the official Medicare website. What I do, I just scroll right down here, find plans now. And by the way, Medicare.gov, they do change their site look every few months. But as of now, this is what it looks like. So you just put in a zip code. I just worked with a lady over in Clemens, North Carolina, Forsyth County. For now, I'm just going to compare Medicare supplement plans, or excuse me, Medicare drug plans that go along with a Medicare supplement plan in most cases. This particular lady was not getting any assistance from any savings programs, so that's what I'm clicking here. Go next. Do you want to see your drug cost? Yes. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to type in just a few drugs, some very common prescriptions people take. A lot of people take atorvastatin, however you want to say that, for cholesterol. So let's add that in there. Let's add lisinopril. This thing pre-populates, which is nice. Lisinopril. And then I'm going to add, so those were generics. I'm going to put in here a named brand drug. Let's go with Eliquis. A lot of people are on Eliquis these days for AFib. So for now, we're just putting 3. You can always add more. Now they want to ask for your pharmacies. So I always like to click on mail order. I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to click on Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. Now I realize a lot of you go to the independent pharmacies, which is fine. But for now, to make things simple, I'm going to just click on that. What Medicare.gov does is based on those prescriptions, based on the prescriptions you put in there, they're going to recommend the best fit for you. Now, what's interesting is on those 3 medicines, this plan right here comes up. You'll see it costs $71.40 per month, which is kind of on the high side. One of the reasons I believe Medicare.gov is recommending this particular plan, number one, look, there's no deductible. The premium's high, but there's no deductible. So let's kind of take a quick peek to see. And so what I do here, once you click on the plan, I just click on drug coverage. I like to scroll down right here. Let's first look at Walgreens. You'll see these 2 prescriptions, the generics are $0. Eliquis is a $47 copay. If you switch over to CVS, so I go up here. So it looks like Walmart is the only pharmacy that's not considered a preferred network. But basically 0 to 47. If you were to go to Walmart, it just makes your generics a lot higher. So a lot of you might think, well, goodness, why would I pay that much for a prescription plan? Okay, so here's a good example. So the lowest price plan in North Carolina is SilverScript. It only costs $4.20 per month. So you may say, I think I like that plan. The first thing to look at is the lower price plans have pretty big deductibles before it'll start paying. Now let's just look at CVS, for example. Here is why, in my opinion, it pays to work with someone like myself who does this every day. So the generics aren't that bad. Atorvastatin would be a $2 copay. Lisinopril is $2. But check this out. Eliquis, you remember that other plan we looked at, it was a $40-some copay. Here, with this particular plan, you'd pay $151.50 every single month. That would be your copay or your co-insurance for Eliquis. That just goes to show that sometimes just because it's a lower price plan, you know there's a reason why it's a lower price. This particular plan is really better suited for somebody who either takes no medication, who just wants to get a plan in place, or who takes very low tier 1 type of drugs. Hope that makes sense, but you basically go to Medicare.gov and put that in there. Now, the other thing I want to show you while you're at Medicare.gov, if you're entertaining a Medicare Advantage plan, you just scroll right over here to the top right hand corner and click this. Now it's going to take you over to the Medicare Advantage plans. And so here's a good example. Here's a very popular plan in our area. You just click this, click on again drug coverage. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to look at Walgreens. And here you've got 0 copays for the generics, a $37 copay for name brand drugs on Eliquis, for example, and it's a 0 premium plan, no deductible. In the previous video, if you remember what we talked about, there's good and bad with everything, right, in life. But with these Medicare Advantage plans, not only do you have a 0 premium, a lot of times you have no deductible whatsoever when it comes to the prescription plans. Let's look at one other plan just for comparison's sake. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit to another company just for comparison's sake. So let's look at this one. This is a popular plan in the area. So you'll notice there's no premium, no deductible. Let's look at how the prescription cost would be. Let's look at Walmart this time. And again, you have 0 copays for the generic, $42 for the name brand drug in this case. You look at mail order. A lot of these companies will give you a 90-day supply for 0 copays, and sometimes there's some savings on doing mail order with your name brand. Sometimes there's not a savings. But that's basically how you look up your prescriptions. If you need my help, again, down below in the description section, you can contact me. I'd be glad to go over this with you. And there you have it.